Hey folks, welcome back to another video. This video today, we're going to be talking about the Chance Sanders Professional made by Mission Knives. Stay with me, I'll be right back. Let's talk about this knife. It's made by Mission Knives. Chance Sanders Professional is the model. This here is a prototype that they put out during the Blade Show this past year in 2013. So there's only 25 of these made, so I'm lucky to have a cool prototype version of this knife. Now this was designed by my friend Chance Sanders. Now Chance Sanders is a former Marine. He's done a lot of He's an expert survival instructor, urban, wilderness. He's done a lot of stuff. You can see him on videos. I'll put his links below. You know, his YouTube page, his Facebook page, stuff like that. So he does a lot, and he designed a knife. Basically, Chance wanted a knife that could do just about anything, from everything from, you know, skinning a squirrel all the way up to punching through car doors, you know, stuff like that for urban and wilderness tasks. And I think this knife fits that bill. Now, it's 100% made in the United States. Like I said, it's made by Mission Knives. It's made with A2 tool steel. It's a 1/4 inch thick. It has about a 4 3/4 to 5 inch blade with a 5 inch handle. So overall, you're looking at about 10 inches overall. Got a Rockwell hardness of 58. And it's got G10 handles on it that, you know, just screwed into place. It's just one solid, obviously full tang, one solid piece. The weight on this thing is about 11.3 ounces or so. It has a black oxide coating, which is non-reflective, and it's, you know, pretty cool. Like I said, this is a limited edition, you know, still in the prototype phase. You know, you can find these still on the Mission Knives website. If you look on the Mission Knives website, I think they're running for about $250. But Chance told me once these things go into full production, they'll be a little less than $200, which for this knife, I mean, a knife that will last forever, that you will not break, you can't argue with that. It's still in the affordable price range, because that's my thing. I want a knife that's affordable, because I can't afford a $300, $400, $500 custom knife. I just can't do it. But, you know, $200 for a knife that will last a lifetime, I will pay for that. Of course, I'll pay that for a higher knife too, but I just can't afford it. But for this particular knife, like I said, you know, I've used it a lot. I've had it for a while now. I've used it a lot and abused it, and it has held up and it has not broken. You know, as you can tell in the, you know, in the intro, you know, skinned a squirrel with this thing. I skinned a deer with this thing. You know, processed them both. You know, everything from just your wilderness task all the way up to urban survival tasks. I did run this thing through a 55-gallon steel drum, and it performed flawlessly. You know, just kind of simulating an urban task to where if you were, you know, needing to cut into something. I've seen Chance use this knife to cut up tires with, steel belted tires, although I didn't get a chance to do that. I used his knife his personal knife, and, you know, I've cut up tires with this thing. So I know it will perform. So it holds an edge, you know, pretty well. I had no edge deformities or anything like that throughout all my testing. The sheath that it comes with just a Kydex sheath. This has like some MOLLE attachments on the back. Multiple attachment options, which is cool. You can get these with a tech lock and stuff like that. If you want a tech lock, that's an option. So just your simple, Kydex sheath, which is nice. You can see you got multiple attachment options. You can run some paracord through there or whatever, run it through your belt. Again, Molly. This sheath here that you've seen me take it out of, this was a custom-made Kydex sheath by my buddy Casey over at Coyote Mountain Outdoors. And it has a tech lock on it. This is made to be wore scout style. And I like that a lot. So with this knife, over the summer I EDC this knife a lot. And I still EDC it. I carry this knife. When I'm not wearing it on my body, it stays in my car right in between my seat, right beside me, so I can grab it if I don't need to grab my gun. If I need to grab my knife, I can grab it. It's rounded off in the back here, so you can bust stuff if you need to. If you need to bust out a window, you could do that. It's not pointed or anything like that. Let's talk about some pros of this knife. It'll do everything. I mean, anything that you need a medium type survival knife to do, it will do it. It's a good all-around survival knife for both, like I said, wilderness and urban uses. It's not too heavy, it's not too long. That 1/4 inch thick blade, it is a little thick, but there again, it's not going to break. You can use this as a defensive type knife, again, in an urban situation. You can use it as a defensive blade if you need to. This particular model doesn't have jimping on it. Some of the models came with jimping, some without. So the only cons that I found with it is really just one in particular, and that will be remedied when these go into full production. Is it's kind of hard to tell is the handles are squared off. So when I was using it, I did get a little fatigue in that, but again, I talked to Chance about that, and he is going to fix that when they go into full production. And for the meantime, I'm just going to round these off myself with some sandpaper, so no big deal. I mean, honestly, the handle, it has an indentation here, so you can, really, it kind of fits like the web of your hand there, kind of fits. Get on there and get a good purchase on it, good grip. So again, it's not going to be a chopper. It'll do decent chopping for real small trees and stuff like that, but it's not a chopper. This is a good all-around survival type camp knife, stuff like that. So anyway, this has been a review of the Mission Knives Chance Sanders Professional, and I thank you for watching. I thank you for your views and support. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll put all the links down below where you can get this awesome knife. I thank you for your time, and I'll see you on another video.